Happy birthday to you. Got a message from his best friend, Joe.
True story. I asked him to be my friend.
So this is his birthday episode.
Yay! 47, believe it or not. Don't look an age day over 50.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I have a 23-year-old son, a 20-year-old daughter, and a 19-year-old son. Wow.
Wow. And a 67-year-old friend.
Everyone needs one of those.
Yeah.
So this is from Joe. Joe sent you this.
Yes, he messaged me. He gave me a recipe to do. He sent me this box, and we're supposed to unbox it
On camera.
So.
Joe, our 37 years of friendship is now on the line of opening this box.
Wow, you guys been friends as long as I've been alive, almost.
That is weird. That's how long we've known each other for. I'm scared. That's what she said. Ooh, look.
Wow.
That's what she said. Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
This is.
Look at that. New one.
That's awesome.
Excuse me, I thought it was my birthday. Why is there a Chef Yam jacket? Joe, this is fantastic. All right, we're still friends.
Oh wait, and then I got you something too.
She packed me a lunch. Ooh, gumballs. Yeah, you got gumballs. And scratch. Am I gonna be set for life? Thanks, buddy. Hey, all you store-bought or homemade cake lovers out there. I prefer Dairy Queen ice cream cakes.
Me too.
Welcome to
The best cooking show in the world.
2 Chefs,
One knife.
and it's my birthday.
It's his birthday.
So the birthday boy is Chef MPH.
I'm Chef Grace / Chef Yam. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
And we're doing cake. Yeah.
Who's smart?
You are. You're very smart. You're the smartest person I know. I only know one person.
Hold on, let's see if it fits. Oh, wait, oh.
We're gonna sanitize that. Okay. Alright, it's voiceover time. So we got some softened butter and some sugar, and we're gonna cream this together. Obviously the recipe is gonna be in the description. So we're gonna cream that till it's nice and fluffy. We're gonna scrape down the sides of the bowl with a rubber spatula. We're gonna incorporate 1 room temperature egg at a time. And there's my boob right there. And then we're gonna throw in that last egg and continue mixing, and something just flew off the mixer. Ignore that. Scrape down the sides. Now we're gonna sift together the dry ingredients. Yep. And whiskey. Got some buttermilk and our red food coloring. There's also some vinegar in there. We're gonna mix that together. Now we're gonna alternate the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. Yep, mix it together so it's nice and bloody red. We got some more dry ingredients, alternate with some more wet. Mix again. And one last time, the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, and we're gonna mix that together. Velvety. Now we got our cake dish, and we're gonna spray it with some oil. So we're gonna just put some flour and tap the excess off. Alright, and then now we are going to put our batter in the cake pan. And we bake this at 350 for around 40 minutes. La 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 la.
By the way, I was kind of hoping you'd give me a little happy birthday, Chef NPA. So yeah, we're gonna make the classic cream cheese icing to go with that red velvet cake. So we got 1 block of cream cheese. We have 1 container of mascarpone. Boop. So the cream cheese and the mascarpone were already at room temperature. So we're gonna hit it with a little bit of vanilla. So we're gonna scrape down the sides for a second to get it all down to the bottom. You know what else is exciting about my birthday, by the way? First day of spring. True story. Yeah, my red jacket just came back from the dry cleaners. Here we go. So we're gonna slowly start adding some icing sugar to this on low, so it doesn't shoot up and make a mess. All right, so this icing recipe calls for a little bit of freshly whipped cream. I believe the #1 song in 1974, the year that I was born, that week was Seasons in the Sun, isn't it?
Your #1 song, the year you were born, was supposed to define the rest of your life. And mine is Man Eater by Hall & Oates.
All right, so we got the whipped cream in here, and we got the icing, so we're gonna fold the whipped cream in nice and gently, just kind of mix the two together. Just gonna lighten it up. There we go.
Happy birthday to you.
There.
What else do you want me to do? The robot? Alright, so that cake that I made earlier, it's ready. Took around 40 minutes to bake. But the way to tell is to insert a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, it's done. And he will decorate his own cake.
Wow, slave labor this birthday.
Alright, birthday boy.
Cake has been cooled. Run a knife along the edge. This is a spring-formed pan, so just pops right out. So every time you bake a cake, it's always never level. So it's always good to just take a little serrated knife, spin the cake around, let the knife just kind of go back and forth. Try to leave it as flat as you can, and just keep spinning the cake. And it'll just keep eventually just moving itself across the cake. And then we're gonna make this a 2-layer cake because we only did the 1 sponge. But all you do is the exact same thing. Start it on the side one somewhere, make your incision, keep the knife flat, and just keep turning the cake. Keep going with it. Keep on going, don't stop now. Then eventually you'll kind of reconnect, push the knife through the middle, just like that. And then there you go, look at that. All right, so we're gonna put some icing in the middle. Boom. Oh. If you have a cake stand, it's easier for turning. We don't have one. We're master bakers in our minds. You can judge the work when we're done to see how accurate that is. So take our little spatula. You're just gonna move this to the edge. You can do it by hand. Just keep a nice open palm at the bottom. Just rotate it around. Rotate. So there we go. Nice even layer. Just like so. And then from here, so this place seems really flat. I think it's flatter than the other side. So we're actually gonna put this one on the top. We're gonna hide the bottom, like so. And then from here, gonna get a little chunk. So up here though, because we are gonna have that crumb side on the top, you gotta kind of avoid it pushing up because in your top, your cake's gonna have crumbs. So you just wanna kind of push it to one side and leave it. Push it over, leave it. You don't want to keep going back and forth to drop all those crumbs. You want it to stay nice and white. And don't be afraid to go over the edge just a little bit because when you go around the sides, it's going to push that back up. So you'll be good to go. Now you can go right in like in a circular motion, just around, flatten it out, clean off your spatula every time, just to get it to that edge and smooth out your finish on the top. See? So here, take a little bit, go up to the side, on an angle, just wrap it around. And this is where you're going to fill in that gap that I mentioned on the side. So this one you don't have to worry about a little bit of the cake showing because we're going to put a crumb around the side of the cake. So this doesn't have to be 100% full on, nice and masked. It's okay. That's what crumbs are for. Because that's what crumbs are for. And as you can see, we do have that little gap in the middle, but you just push it in, fills that in, see? Just like so. And from this point, just get your knife again, do a nice little all the way around. Scrape off the bottom. So you just can take your spatula again, working from the outside towards the middle. You just pull it in to make these nice square edges like that. We're gonna decorate the sides of our cake with some crushed up sponge toffee. Yeah. Alright, so all you do is you take your cake, hold the side that you want to crust over your decoration, and you just grab a little handful and you just push it on the side. See, doesn't matter how you make that side look, you'd never know the difference now. Isn't that perfect? Now we put some of that icing. You could use a star tip, we just don't have one. So we're gonna use a round tip because we're cool like that. And we're just gonna make, just because we only have a round tip, I'm just gonna do dots. There we go. Got some pink balls. We're gonna put some pink balls on those. There's smudge toffee in the middle. And then we're gonna get, these are our cake crumbs. There we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chef and BH. Happy birthday to you. Okay, make a wish and include me in it. Yay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe, again for this. Lovely...
Your piece is in the mail.
Yeah. Look at our jackets and match this.
Red velvet, red chest. All right.
Okay.
I'm going for a little bit of the crumb and the icing and the sponge. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday to me! Yay! Oh my god, that's good. Wow.
Red velvet.
Good recipe, Jack. Not bad.
The toffee is delicious.
Yep, toffee on the outside. Game changer on cake, by the way. Look at that crunchy. Wow.
Wow.
Sponge toffee with red velvet cake.
And mascarpone cream cheese.
Got milk? Wow. Does Joe wish he's getting some of this birthday cake?
Yep.
New jacket, and I'm going to have a gumball. Like pure sugar.
I haven't had these in a very long time.
What, balls in your mouth?
No, I have balls in my mouth. I not gumballs. Did we just become best friends?
Yep.